Hey, this is Max with Priority Bicycles, and today we're going to be talking about and reviewing the Silca Impero Ultimate 2 frame pump. I've done a couple hundred miles of riding now using this frame pump, and I gotta say it's been a wonderful addition to my flat changing kit. There's a few reasons why you'd want to get a frame pump. Reason number one for me is typically my flat changing kit used a single-use CO2 canister. So it's the kind that you'd screw in, you would reinflate your tire if you got a flat, and then you'd have to throw away that canister. This completely eliminates that with a pump that has the redundancy that you can use over and over again. In the same vein, if you get multiple flats on a ride, or you're riding with a group of people and there's multiple flats, this isn't gonna run out of CO2. It's a pump just like any other, so you have that redundancy. So I really like the cutting down on the waste and the fact that you always have this fail-safe pump with you. So historically, I have used mini frame pumps before. They're great, they're super convenient, they're gonna fit in your saddlebag. But once you get that flat tire and you're sitting there on the side of the road, it's gonna take a really long time to pump that tire up. You're gonna be working at it for a long time. Mini pumps are a great fail-safe. I'm not saying I don't recommend them, but this is gonna get you on the road that much quicker. It's pushing a lot more air into the tire with each pump. A frame pump is really a form meets function kind of thing, and I think it looks really good on the bike. The way it works is the front end of the pump goes in here at the front end of the triangle, and then there's a spring inside of here. You can compress the pump, and it's held in just like this on the frame. There's a little rubber ring on the pump to protect your paint, and it fits really nicely on the bike. I think this is also a really classic kind of look. It's reminiscent of some of the older like 80s mountain bikes that I've seen with these. A lot of people I know get them custom painted to match their bike. I'm really lucky because the Priority Joker has a black and white paint scheme already, and so this extra black bar I think actually looks really smart. When I'm going on my training rides, I'm trying to cut down on my flat changing kit and the things I need to bring with me. I actually really like not running a saddlebag these days if I can avoid it. I just think it looks cleaner and it's a little bit easier. So in this case, in my jersey pocket, I'm putting a spare tube, I'm putting some tire levers, and in this case, I really like to use the 174 Hudson multi-tool, which has a tire lever and a 15mm wrench built in, so I can take off the wheels on the bike, do the flat change on the side of the road. When I need to change my flat, I just disengage the pump and I'm ready to go. Something I like about this Silca pump in particular is it's extremely serviceable. It has a leather gasket inside of it, and so you can at any point disassemble this pump, refresh that gasket with some oil, and get it running just like new. This is a high quality pump, and the price reflects the same. So knowing that I can service it and keep it running for an extremely long time gives me a lot of peace of mind. When considering adding a frame pump to your bike, you just want to check on your particular make and model of bike and make sure that there's nothing in the way that's going to keep this from fitting properly. The pump can go horizontally across the top tube, as we've seen, or it can go vertically between the top tube and the down tube. But just make sure you have clearance and nothing like a cable guide or a water bottle cage that's gonna be in the way. I've been really enjoying using the Silca Impero Ultimate 2 frame pump. It's helped me cut down on my negative environmental impact, and when I get a flat tire, it gets me back on the road that much quicker. If you're interested in checking it out, we'll have a link down in the description.